That's
I
what
was
I
gonna
was
say if
saying.
the
One of
rest of
these,
them guys can move to get in position while they can't, that's a
nah,
problem.
this, yeah. So once it's caught, then they can both, start moving or whatever. But what I'm saying is, this dot, he can move to get in position to be a lead blocker for
Right.
this dot if you're using two players. And as it relates to the Giants, think about it. We're talking about Tyrone Tracy, and maybe a guy like Isaiah McKenzie or Gunnar Olowinski being back here as your two kick returners. You see what I'm saying? That's why I think the Giants put so much emphasis on these type of players, these gadget, twitchy, fast kind of players.
Yeah, but we need players. I think I touched on this when it was us three together last time. I need guys that have been playing this position to keep practicing at this position so that they can excel and become great at this position. If you keep making them play this and that and this and that, it's like, are they ever gonna get great at one thing? Yeah, you have some guys who are naturally gifted who are probably great at that already, and then you're utilizing them in other areas. But I'd like to only have to move guys around when it's necessary, not like a constant gimmicky thing. You know what I'm saying?
That shit. Shefsky. I said Olowinski. I was
Lewinsky,
way
huh?
off.
We know what you were thinking about, NYG. Lewinsky? Okay. All
Stop
right.
it.
Mm.
But
Hey,
coach,
coach,
man,
we
what's
know what
your
he was thinking, don't we, coach? He did.
first of all,
um,
man? How you doing, brother, man?
I'm
Hope you had a
tired. I'm
wonderful
tired.
day.
I'm tired. I'm tired. Y'all just don't know. I've been up. I've been up all night watching full games of the Giants from '86 and '90. I
Oh
put a
wow.
couple of them on my
Wow.
The
Twitter
great
page.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. I mean, I was just watching the the one with the 49ers in 1990, the five field goal game. Man, I'm just so tired. So and again, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Love my baby girl. Um, um, Happy Mother's Day, Cappy up in heaven. I know God got you. So, but I'm tired, but it's a happy tired, man. I don't know why I did it. I just I was just sitting there. I've been there. I'm telling you, man. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm late, man. That's
Nah, you good. You good,
I
man.
was like, I've tried to hold it.
I started late, so I was my plan was to take it on up until the Knicks kickoff. So that's why I started a little bit later. I didn't want to. I wanted to. I'd rather do 3 hours instead of four. So,
Got you. But
but
as far
yeah.
as
Talk
this
about this
rule,
kickoff. Yeah.
I watched. I forgot which league. One of the leagues, the USFL or the XFL was doing this, so I'm familiar with it, and I understand the concept of what they're trying to do. Number one, they're trying to reduce the collisions. That's their biggest thing. That's why with the two lines where no one can move, it's supposed to be, to reduce the collision, and then hopefully, if you execute it properly, it's supposed to bring excitement back into the return game. And for a minute it did, but I think it was the USFL that did it. But then they removed it this year with the new merger, so they went back to the traditional aspect of the return game. So, but when you think about it, not putting it in the end zone, because if you do that, then it moves the ball up. It gives them a spot, I think, at the 35-yard line, if I'm not mistaken.
It's the 30. I thought it was the
30.
35, but they apparently switched it to the 30 because I thought when it initially came out was the 35. I was talking to Pat about it last night, and he was like, "Well, teams are just going to kick it back into the end zone because I mean you're only moving it up 5 yards." But I don't think that's yeah, I don't know about that.
No, they're not, because that 35, like, if you watch the current XFL version, okay, because they actually, with their version of kicking it all the way, they kick from the 20.
It's good,
So
Tudo. What's up
what's
with you,
up,
brother?
Pseudo?
Tuto.
They kick from the 20, and if the ball goes out of bounds, that moves the ball up to the 50. But now my point being is, if you kick the ball and you move it to the 35, I was when I was streaming the XFL UFL game last night. That was one of my points. It's if you're closer to 25, it's a longer version of work on terms of trying to move down the field to get into scoring position. But if you're into the 35 or closer to the 40, then it makes it so much easier in terms of the offense trying to put yourself into at least field goal percent position. Because when you think about it, if you're at the 35 or the 40,
Give me one
most
second.
kickers. Okay. Most kickers, if you put yourself at about, if you get to the opposition's 37 ish, you're looking at pretty much a 50-yard field goal, somewhere in that range. So, and a
So
lot
it's
of
a
kickers
real short
nowadays,
distance.
yes.
Yeah,
So
if you
you're putting yourself in scoring position. And then once you do that, then you can now work to try and get into the end zone. So, I understand the concept. I know most people don't like it.
it's
It
good,
took me a
Ralph.
while to get used to it. But number one, they're so big on trying to reduce the collisions within the sport for concussion issues and CTE and all of that stuff. They don't want to say it to us directly, but that's what it's about. And then we do get excited. People don't want to say it, but we get excited from big returns on
Yeah.
kickoffs. You really do. Kickoffs and punts.
Well, you know they're
It's
trying to increase scoring. They want scoring because
exactly,
scoring was down last year, and that's in good part due to the Giants, Patriots, and the Jets who couldn't score for shit. But scoring was down last year, and the NFL don't like that. They want
exactly,
scoring up. They got all this thing with the ESPN betting and all this stuff. They want points on the
exactly,
board. So,
exactly.
and this is going to help give them more points on the board
This also
because
gives you. I don't know. Like you get return points and fantasy points, don't you?
it depends on the league. Yeah,
Oh,
but
okay, okay.
you do because you get defensive special team points. Like if you get a kickoff return, that goes to your defense special team. So yeah, you're right.
So this can also add to that. So
Yup.
I
If you
mean,
get more
to
return touchdowns and stuff like that, yeah, definitely.
so I mean, again, I get it. Like I saw, Dash and Dave, were saying that it's stupid, and I get it. I
Yeah.
understand, guys. I really do.
But think
But
about it though. It think about a team like the Giants. Okay, we all down. A lot of people down on the Giants because the offense and the quarterback. This is the third aspect of football.
hmm
So if you got good special teams, I mean, and this is adding a layer to it. You might have an advantage on the team if you got guys like Wandell or this kid Tyrone Tracy that can break one back there, and
hmm
that's a real threat. Now teams got to think about how they kicking that now. Maybe they
hmm
start kicking it to the back of the end zone and just
it,
giving you the field because they don't want the threat of you running it back on them. You see
No,
what I'm
you're
saying? So it's
you're right about that. I mean, it enhances the third phase of the game. It also opens up positions for young guys coming into the league because that's how a lot of guys cut their bread and butter with to get into the league. They want to at least get on special teams because when you get on specials and you make a play. That also allows you to, show your wear and tear, your physical abilities. You're part of the organization, and then you can get into the framework of offense or defense, getting into that phase. So it's so many layers to it, and we're just not used to it. But we adjust as fans, no matter what. I mean, I'm old school with the hits over the middle. They've taken that out of the game, which is why I was watching the games, last night, but now we've adjusted to it, because I'm gonna be honest. Last night I was watching, and I'm sitting there saying, "Well, where's the? Oh, wait a minute. That's back in '86. That's back in '90.
yeah.
No, but I'm saying
Yeah,
seriously,
you like where's the flag type? Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
You're so conditioned to what's happening now, so we're gonna adjust to it. It's hard at first, but we're adaptable as fans across this whole league. Every last one of us will adapt to it. We may not like it at first, but something great happens from it, or you get a great returner, who's making a name for themselves, you're going to be like, oh, I don't want to change this. I don't want to change this. Keep going,
Yeah, right. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Let Tyrone Tracy
Mm-hmm.
or one of these guys break one for a long score, then you're gonna be like, hell yeah. And that's kind of what Dable was alluding to. There's these all these guys are fighting to get back there to do these kick returns now because, as you said, it's a spot and a way for them to get on the team and solidify themselves. Rafi says, I have a question for the panel. It's scheduled release this Wednesday. Who should be the rival on the first week? I'm thinking you saying who should be our opponent for week one. I don't care. I'm tired of seeing Dallas in week one. I wish they would give us like a non-divisional opponent because it seems like, we get in a hole that way where we get all these hard games in the beginning of the season. Any division game is a tough game in the NFL. I don't care if it's the bottom team in the division or the top team. It's going to be a battle. And so when you giving a team that's struggling like the Giants for all of these years and you giving them a team that makes the playoffs every year and a division rival, you're going to get out to a slow start. So
Mm-hmm.
to your point, Raf, I don't want them to hand you a cupcake game, but I mean, can we stay out the division for a couple weeks till we get our footing? You know what I mean?
We're looking at it from a Giants perspective, but the league is looking at it from a
I
league
know.
perspective.
I know.
And to be honest with you, when you start with someone in your division across the league, it draws viewership.
I know.
That's the bottom line. That's what they're
I
looking at.
know.
I get what
Which
you're
means
saying.
we'll
If you're going
probably
to
get
say,
Philly or well, the rumors Washington, so we'll see.
yeah, that NFL, what you call it, said
Yeah, I
Washington.
don't trust that joke though, but it's saying Washington.
Mm,
I
it's
believe
just,
him on the
you
Germany game because that's been smoke for a minute now.
you into
The Giants
conspiracy
playing the Germany
theories,
game.
bro. You love conspiracy theories. That's the NFL leaking it out little by little, bro. That's the NFL. They're not coming out.
Hey, I
They're
ain't
giving you
dismissing it. You
tidbits.
know what I
They're giving
mean?
you tidbits to get you juiced up for this coming week. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's my personal opinion, unpopular as it may be. So
Dash
yeah,
says it's
Dash, you're
already
right.
touchback city in the NFL right now. It's a
He's
1 year
right.
tryout. They got to vote on it again next year. Yeah, I think you're right. They're going to experiment with it, see if it leads to anything that draws viewership. And then figure out what to do with it. But at some point, they got to do something with this kicking situation. You know what I'm saying? You either gonna have it a part of football or you not. You know what I mean? So, but as far as the Giants are concerned, man,
This lane
I'm
is
I'm kind of
really
excited to
in
see what a
my
guy
ass.
like Tyrone Tracy or somebody like that could do back there with this new rule, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but again, so rookie mini camp, it was not a whole lot really to report on as far as the mini camp is concerned. Just
Oh, we had
going
a
through
mini camp.
through light drills. Yeah,
Really? We had a rookie mini camp.
going through light drills. You seen a couple of neighbors had a couple catches. People was oohing and eyeing over, but it like I'm not impressed right now. You know what I'm saying? But the main thing is the
Hmm?
guys are there. Dable spoke about the health of the players. Guys like Evan Neal, Graham Gano. They're rehabbing. They're trying to get back into it. Aaron Robinson, I don't know what they're gonna do with this kid. He's still not healthy. So, God, man,
Cut
I
his
don't,
ass, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know
I
if he's
mean,
gonna make it.
never mind. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking. No, I'm gonna say what I'm thinking. Damn, is his head game that good or something? Damn, really? I mean, shit. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm like, damn. But yo, that's the thing. I'm like, they're using the helmet pads in the games.
I didn't see that.
I didn't see that either. I get it. I get it. But okay. I mean, I don't think it does much, really, to be honest with you. I really don't. because the main purpose of the cushion of CTE, if I'm correct, is your brain rattling. Am I correct? So if a
Yeah.
pad is there, how does it stop so the brain from inside your head rattling back and forth? The collision is going to be the collision no matter what, whether you have those pads on there or not. So I've never understood really what was the purpose of that, but I mean, I guess the medical doctors know better than me. So
It says yeah they approved it for this season. So
wow,
probably
wow.
one more, probably another one of them experimental things like we talked about. It just
Okay, we'll see what happens.
they're trying to change the rules to say they want safety, but they really just want more points and more money. This is
Yeah,
coach says it all the time. It's a business.
yeah.
You know, I mean, they have to care about player safety because they don't want to get sued. But at the end of the day, the rule changes is for them to make more money.
Look, I'm gonna be
Bottom
brutally
line.
honest. No disrespect. All right, and I get you. You're trying to, in a sense, protect your investment and protect yourself. But I'm gonna be honest with you. If I could go back, I would still do the same damn shit. I love the game. I love the physicality. I love hitting. I love getting hit in the game. I love when I get caught blindsided and I'm flipped upside down and landing on my head. I used to love all that stuff, man. And I think most of us, we play as kids. I remember as a kid playing with cars on the streets and we flying into the cars. Like,
Right,
like,
Jay. They
like,
don't want to be sued.
and I get it. And see, the thing about it is, and that's the thing where a simple contract is you understand and you accept the risk of injuries up to and including death. I mean, I get it, but if somebody takes the risk, you remove yourself from it. Now, if you hide things, that's a different story. But I think most kids, when they're adults, they would say, "I'll still do it." How many of us? How many of you guys would go out there and play the game? I mean,
I
really,
would. Yeah.
if I could put back on there and see, that's the other thing, man. It's like you put on that helmet. It's like that's your crown. You put on your shoulder pads, all your pads. That's your armor. That's your weapon, and you do, in a sense, feel invincible. You do feel that way, and you do feel like I'm gonna go out there and take
Facts,
my
facts, yo. We damn sure played
yes
tackle on the
tackle on
streets, yo.
streets,
For real.
on ice.
This guy right here, yeah.
Yes, yes, we all did.
We ain't had no grass, son.
Exactly. You playing and your cars are coming down the street, so now you gotta everybody
Yeah,
hold up,
you
move to the
going
side.
home all scarred up,
Exactly.
skinned up from yeah.
Exactly. All right, Mosley. I'll see you with the Vikings whenever I get a chance. But I mean, when I would go out there and
That's
play,
me
man,
with
that's
the
the
playing
beauty
for
of
the
it,
Vikings.
man.
Okay, cool, Mosley. I'm gonna have to check you out, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Some
For
minor league
sure.
semi protein.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So, but yeah, to
Right,
going out
boys.
there doing all of that. I mean, it just the playing the game and you going out there plus the camaraderie in the locker room, the brotherhood. Man, look, man, NFL, I get the business aspect, but sometimes we take it way too far. We crazy. Playing football, some people have said it. To
Yeah.
play football, you crazy because you running around throwing your body at full speed in a collision. It's not a physical sport alone. It is a collision sport. Think about it. These young men are getting up to 400 pounds and can move. Can move. I mean, I love it. I
Make you
mean,
feel like right, yeah.
exactly. Exactly. And that's the point. And it's like, I get the rules. I get you trying to say you're trying to protect, the players from themselves and all this and that. I'm sorry, man. You can't. Two, three sports that I think you really can't protect the participants from themselves: football, hockey, and basketball. It's built on brutality. It's built on being violent. Violent. Basketball has its points, it has its moments, but that's more athletic. and a lot more skill, a different skill set. But football, man,
Basketball
come
is
on.
physical. They
No, I'm not
they're
saying
they're
it's not
they're
physical.
doing the same thing in basketball that they're doing in football. They're softening the game to
Oh
make it
yes,
to so they can score more points.
yes. If basketball is physical, that's why I use the word
That's why
violent.
team. That's why they ain't gonna like if it's a Knicks Wolves finals. They ain't gonna like that because those are two defensive
So, but they're
teams.
physical. My
They
point
want
being, the
scoring. Yeah,
basketball is not violent. It's not violent like football, hockey,
not like football. Yeah,
and
but it,
and,
it,
and
it is
boxing.
to a
Yes,
degree. Yeah,
yes. No,
but
it
not
has
like
its
those
point.
sports.
And that's my point. It's like, yo, that's why when I was sitting there watching last night, and I'm just loving it, and I'm just so like I'm saying to myself, yo, Ed, go to bed, and I'm like, click on it. I'm watching the
Go to
Raiders.
sleep.
I'm watching the Raiders, the old school Raiders, and the Giants with
Mm-hmm.
Howie Long out there, Marcus Allen, Jim Plunk. I'm like, yes, this is football to me. This
Old
is
Knicks
football.
basketball, yeah, coach. We talk about that all the time. That the old
Yeah,
Knicks basketball. It wasn't the Knicks too. It was the Pistons, the
the Pistons.
Pacers.
Yeah,
You
no,
know, the
it was
Bulls,
that
all
era.
them
Yes,
teams. Yeah,
yes.
The Eastern Conference was rough and rugged back then. You know what I
I
mean?
don't know because Houston was physical too, man. They had their
Well, that's
physical
why they
moments.
won because they were
Yeah.
the one team out there willing to be
Yes.
physical like that. And then
Yes.
Utah came along with
Oh, in
Karl
Utah,
Malone, and
yeah, Utah. I can't
they
forget
was a
about that.
physical team. But
But
yeah,
yeah, but again, I mean, some of the stuff that they're doing right now, and I get it. I understand from a business perspective, so I can't be fully mad at that. But you're stripping the game away from, as crazy as it sounds. Sometimes go back and watch the old games from the 30s, the 40s, the 50s. I go back and watch the old school Notre Dame games with the
mm-hmm.
four horsemen and level of violence and
Mm-hmm.
it's I'm preaching. I'm sorry. Let's get
Nah,
back to
you
the system.
good. Nah, you good. So let's see. What was
Oh
I? All right.
shit! I'm
Fuck
gonna
around.
need to take
Yeah,
some
yeah.
meds.
Fuck around and find out. That's the era I grew up in. But yeah, again,
Fuck
man.
around. That's good.
Find
I love
out,
that.
right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly. But when I played street ball, they hated playing against me because
Mm-hmm.
I set screens, I set physical screens,
Yeah.
I take charges. Everybody say, who takes charges in street ball? My fat ass does. And people go, but then what it does is cats don't want to come down the lane because you running into me, we both falling on the ground, and yeah, I'm
Right.
with you. I'm with y'all. I'm goofy, but that violence is that inner workings of the game. Yeah, and you know what? Well, that's pros though. It's different. But for us, the violence sometimes it's allowing us not to go around and kill somebody. I'm
Right.
gonna be honest,
It's
man.
keeping you grounded, yeah, to a
Yes,
degree, so you don't,
yes.
you know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, and I ain't getting millions of dollars, and I did this. I paid money to play football. Think about that.
mm-hmm,
These guys are getting paid millions of dollars to play, and guys like
mm-hmm.
me paid
Uh,
money.
hold me down for a second, coach. I'll
Yeah,
be right
yeah,
back.
yeah. So goofy guys like me, Mosley knows exactly what I'm talking about. Minor league, semi-pro. You pay, or some teams you pay. You pay. A couple $100 to be part of the team. Then you got to go buy your own equipment, buy your own uniform and everything. Buy water. I mean, every little thing. Some teams, the owners, the leaders, they come out of their pockets. I was one of those dumb fucks. Excuse my language, but when I started, I played, I paid, and that's the thing with me. My passion and love for this game is like, yo, I mean, if I could have made it to the NFL, of course I would have done it. But you know what? My love for this game is pure. I'll play. I'll pay to play. I'll play for free. It's like with basketball. You go to the park. You're gonna play for free. You go to the rec center. You may pay a bit some, but you're gonna play for free, And that's the thing with most of us. That's why we're fans. I get it, and that's why like with some of these rules, and I'm like, yo, NFL, you going way too far, bro. You going way too far. The old adage, keep KISS, keep it simple, stupid. It's like, and we They talk about the money investment, and I forgot who said it earlier. They just don't want to be sued. They're afraid of getting sued. Well, dummy, if you put it in contracts, and everybody understands the rules of the game, it's very simple. It's like a pimp says. You got to understand the rules of the game to play in my game, baby. If you don't want to understand, if you don't accept the rules of the game, then don't play in my game. Go somewhere else. And that's the point. Look, I get it. You paying quarterback $70 million, 50, whatever. I get it. Some fans, the casual fans, because that's really who you're targeting. The mid-level down to the casual. You ain't targeting diehards like us, because we gonna be there. We're dumb. I don't want to say. Let me rephrase it. We're passionate. We're engaged. We're consumed. We're into it. Period. We're gonna be there. But everyone else, you want to make it so they want to watch it. You know. Someone like me, if a game is mud filled, dirty, grimy, and it's a 2-0 game and it's going back and forth, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna love it. It don't have to be a high scoring game. But everyone else, fantasy football, the casuals, internationals, you're trying to draw them in because it's more money. And well, bro, all right, you do that. But everybody understands it's a violent sport. It's a violent collision sport. So you know what? The casuals who like, oh well, it's too violent. Well, don't watch. If it's too violent for you, don't watch. It's just, I mean, sorry. It's just real simple for me, man. I love it the way it was. I love it. Yeah, casuals and internationals. That's what it is. They want to compete with soccer. I mean, let's call a spade because soccer is the biggest. The soccer is the biggest drawing sport worldwide, and the NFL wants to compete with that, and they want that international money. That's it. Look, they're going down to South America now, going down to Brazil. Now I go to Brazil to see the ladies down there. That's one thing. But you know what? I mean, and I get it. We got a lot of service people and people from the states who are
Right,
worldwide.
BK.
And I get it. I get it. But let's be real, bro. The game was simple. It's physical. Come across the middle, pop they damn ass, man. Pop they damn ass. It's real simple. I want to see the blood on cats. I love seeing that. I love the grass field and dirt stains and mud on uniforms. All
Mhm.
this field turf and looking nice. And I know there's a level of players who say, "Well, we gotta look nice to play nice." Nah, bro. You know what? Like I said, I'm old school. I know you played in a game where your uniform is dirty, it's ripped, it's
Mhm.
whatever, you losing teeth because it's falling out because you knock somebody's teeth out. Yeah, then you played football.
I've seen
Look.
that happen in basketball,
Yeah.
coach.
No, I
That's
know, I
that's
know.
that's how
Yes.
serious it is, though. That's
Yeah.
how sports have changed. What you was talking about, the bloody nose and the ripped.
Mm-hmm.
I've had that happen to
Mm-hmm.
me in
Mm-hmm.
basketball,
And
and
guess
that's
what? You love it too sometimes, don't you? Exactly. You get smacked. You see the blood. As soon as you see the
yeah,
blood, all right, you got that. You
because you
got
have
that.
that
You got that.
competitive energy in you. So
Ex-
yeah, you.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the whole point. It's like, yo, bro, sometimes we take it too far to one level instead of, what, we were right there in the middle. It was right. It's real simple. You worrying about getting sued. The whole reason why you getting sued NFL because you hid shit about the collision. If you were transparent from the get go, I don't think you would have changed the rules the way you're doing now. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, look, I deal with spinal issues right now. I wouldn't change a damn thing. I wouldn't, bro. Because
Mm-hmm.
what that also does, it makes me think
Salute,
and
Alex. What's good
reminisce.
with
What's
you?
up, Alex, man? Happy Mother's Day to your mother, man. You and
Absolutely.
Luca, man. I hope y'all have a good time with her. So but it allows me to reminisce, or when I see my fellows who I played with, whether it's in college or on the circuit, we talk about stuff like that. Yo, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. When I was with my Terminators team, we played a team up in the Bronx, man. We whooping their ass. They wanted to lock the fence and fight. We was like, yeah, let's go, let's go.
Yo,
You know,
coach, that's no doubt, no lie. After every game, It was always a team
Harris.
fight afterwards. So not only are you being physical and fighting on the court or on the field, but after the game you had
Afterwards.
to fight as well.
Exactly. And that's the point. You reminisce, or look, you go somewhere, and the team has a little club spot, and you go there, and there's a whole lot of women, and you having fun. You know,
hmm
and the women come up to you because they saw you playing out on the game. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I mean,
hmm
I done back my share of cheerleaders and ladies like that because of what I did out on the field. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. NFL, cut all that stuff out, man. Cut all that stuff
For
out.
real, man.
Look, man, I think most of us, if we were in Roger Goodell's and these ownerships, we wouldn't change these rules. We wouldn't.
I would,
Now, we
no
would have
doubt.
been honest in terms of concussion because that's where it is. That movie came out and it scared the crap out of the NFL.
hmm
And they lost money. And when they got sued, they lost money because they were trying to be sneaky. Now, when businesses do that, hold them accountable and do whatever it is. But to change the rules and
Right.
like these padded helmets, and I get it, but the purpose is you're trying to say we're going to limit concussions. What's the pad going to do? Because the brain is inside. Now, if you're going to tell me you can magically cut open every last brain and put some type of padding around and stabilize it so it doesn't shake around and bang on the walls of your skull, okay, then you go, but
hmm
that's not real. That's not real. The human body is made. The brain is the brain. When you run it, like I said, it's a collision sport.
hmm
We marvel at guys running 4.3 40s. Think about that. They're running 4.3 and they run into a guy running 4.5 and they both come and hello, somebody, there's going to be injuries,
hmm
whatever it is. NFL just be upfront and honest. And then I could go back and I don't have to be up all night watching. No, I would still would do it, but still, man. I mean, I'm sitting there watching Lawrence Taylor and Joe Montana. I watched the game
yeah.
with the 49ers where Leonard Marshall cracked Joe Montana from the back. Today's game, that would be a penalty. And
hmm
that's the thing. They penalize y'all. They penalize the players for being too violent with
hmm
some of the hits. You see a big hit, and I admit, I'm looking. All right, is there going to be a flag? Is there going to be a flag?
Right. That's what you waiting on the flag, and that's
It's
sad.
it's it's taken away truly from the enjoyment, and that's why, like when Dash and Coach Dave were just saying, some of the rules like with the kickoff is stupid. I get
hmm
it, bro. Some of the greatest memories. I remember Deion Sanders juking guys who were coming down the field on kickoffs full speed. But I also remember guys running because they're trying to make the cut, and then they get cold cocked and they flying all over the place. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. NFL, y'all making it too, and you trying to make 6'8", 6'9", 400-pound men trying to take the physical and the violent nature of the sport out. No, bro, no. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it, man. And as an
Celebrated. Yeah,
old
they
school,
used to. They used to
mhm,
celebrate it. Yup.
exactly, man,
On ESPN, the old
exactly,
Steve Sable films. Yup.
exactly. And it's just like I get it. Do you think the speed we have on offense is going to benefit Danny, especially when?
I mean, I think the speed benefits any offense. To be honest with you, as far as Daniel Jones throwing it deep, I mean, I think you kind of said it right there with the line, the way it's been. Because remember, his rookie year, he was one of the best deep ball throwers in the NFL. I think his first 2 or 3 years actually.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think a lot of Daniel Jones's aggressiveness, which is what people want to see, was coached out of him by Jason Garrett. That's
Mm-hmm.
just
Mm-hmm.
a fact.
That's the truth.
Whether you like it or not, because when you tell a guy to hone down on his turnovers, automatically he doesn't want to make a mistake. He's taking less risk, so now you seeing the hesitancy. You seeing is it? Oh man, I don't want to throw that pass now because I'm scared to make a mistake.
Think about Brett Favre. One of the great attributes about Brett Favre is his aggressiveness, his cockiness.
Hmm.
But he also used to throw a lot of
Is that me?
turnovers.
You
What?
got an alarm going off? Maybe that's.
You muted yourself.
Oh, nah, it stopped. It stopped.
Um,
I don't know where that came from.
it,
But go ahead. What you were saying?
no, but Brett Favre, remember,
Hmm.
he try and fit it into a tight window. He has that mindset. Daniel Jones
Hmm.
doesn't have that mindset. I
Eli
admit it.
Manning had that
Yeah.
mindset, which is why
Eli,
Eli Manning
now,
led the league in turnovers a lot. But he also was able to make those spectacular throws like the Manningham throw, like the Tyree throw. Daniel Jones is not making that throw because Daniel Jones don't want to throw that pass because he's scared it's gonna get picked. Eli Manning
I
didn't give a fuck.
I do
It's the
think
difference.
that I do think that they're going to try and focus a little bit more on yak yards and
Hmm. And it makes
neighbors,
sense.
neighbors, and we hear it and we hear it. I don't want to try and do that comparison, but I get it. What was one of the things about Eli that he would do? Get it real quick to Odell and let Odell take it to the house from there.
Hmm.
A quick slant. That was it. And
Hmm.
I can see them try to do that with Daniel Jones. He doesn't have to throw it deep. And if Neighbors goes out there and he's taking it to the house, or someone Wandell's coming across and juking guys and moving the chains and moving you into a scoring position, I think some fans, not every, they're just some who just they hate Daniel Jones. He can win a Super Bowl and they're still going to hate him. Period. To be honest with you,
Pretty much.
but there's going to be some who, what, they're just on the fence. But if Daniel Jones goes out there and produces, then they're going to be behind him. Especially if you're winning or you're moving down the line. I'm not saying the Giants are going to win a Super Bowl, so please don't put those words in my mouth. I'm just saying that I see where they can do simple short stuff with Neighbors and Daniel Jones and let Neighbors do the work for Daniel Jones,
Hmm.
which will then make him look a lot better. And
Not
it's
just neighbors
not
though,
just
but
Neighbors.
Wandell
Wandale.
Robinson can
Mm-hmm.
do a lot of the same things. And Dable spoke about it in the press conference. With them lining up in different positions on the field, a lot of them can do. What I'm saying, the same similar things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right, Alex.
Yes, exactly. Exactly, man. You're right about that. You're right. So, but yeah, getting
Yeah.
back to that, yeah, no, I agree with you.
Mm, yeah.
Whether it's Wandell, and then that also
And you
forces
want your
defenses.
offense to be easy. You don't want to have to make these contested throws all the time. These long 80-yard bombs. Like, what do we think this is, y'all? Do we think you guys keep talking about the new NFL and getting down with the modern times? The modern times ain't throwing it 80 yards down the field all day. It's yak. Guys with speed. Look at the 49ers offense. Look at the Chiefs offense. You know what I'm saying? These guys got speed on the field, which is what they've been trying to do. They got guys that can get yak, and they just do.
Yes, yes,
Oh.
yes. See, the cats today don't know about that. The
Hmm.
Nigerian Nightmare, big dude, big bruising back, good speed, and I mean, damn near 250 pounds back then, and was running
Hmm.
people over. And yeah, Steve Atwater came up, met him at the line. Oh yes, and just ooh, ooh.
Talking about when he hit Nigerian Nightmare Christian
Yes,
Okoye. Yeah.
yes, yes. You talking now? You talking my talk? That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, he hit him back.
Oh yes, yes, yes. But see, that's the point. That's the point. When you get somebody gets their licks on you, all right, I got you. I got you. I got you. I'm gonna get you back. And that's the point. You can't do that stuff now. You can't.
He blocked him. He got
It's
him back by blocking him. He sideswiped him when he was going to tackle somebody else. And he just came, boom. I was like, oh, look at Christian Okoye with the get my face back.
Man, look. The blind side block is a beauty because we always talk. Keep your head on the swivel.
Yep.
Keep your head on the
Hmm.
swivel. That
Right.
means, yeah, you focus on that, but you got to worry about who's coming around you to pop you. Oh, now you peel back, and that's a
Who's coming around you to
penalty, and
pop you?
uh,
Oh.
it's No, I said what I said, and I meant what I said.
We got you.
I
We
pop,
got you, bro.
no, I pop
Wrote you
your
a
damn
ticket.
ass. Man, look, I'm gonna be straight up, man. Do you know how many times
I'm just messing with you,
I
coach.
laid a wood on somebody and they on the ground and I'm looking down at them and they got snot bubbles coming out their mouth and I'm grinning. I'm like,
I
yeah,
think I
see,
made him pee on himself.
exactly, exactly. You know, you go back, yeah, all right, you got me with that, and then you catch them back, and then, yes, man, you know, and you set them up, and you just playing the game, and in the back of your mind, you're like, all
Yo,
right,
deception, you stupid. He said, I'm too white for a nickname like the Nigerian Nightmare, but what about the Caucasian Daydream? Sounds menacing.
all right, deception, all right, I like that, I like, see, but no, you wanna know what? He's right because you did do things to try and also earn a nickname. Because he's right. You know, you played because that's how you know
You stood
you,
out. Yeah.
exactly. You know, it's like yeah. You know, I could go back to Billy White Shoes Johnson because
Oh,
everybody else was
man.
black sneakers, but he was one wearing white sneakers for the most part. And then get in the end zone, he do his dance. You know, the Washington. Who was the one of them was one was the Smurfs and the other one was the Washington Reds. I'm sorry, the old Washington Commanders name were the Washington. I mean, they were the fun bunch because they score and then they come in a group and then they do a little whatever and then they all jump up and do high fives and stuff. They weren't doing
Yeah.
that back then, but you earned your nicknames. You know, whether it's a hit, your speed, you know, something. Now, you ain't got to earn nicknames. You know, somebody on TV is gonna give you a nickname, and there you go. That sticks.
Yeah.
So
No,
it
you had the purple people
purple.
eaters. That defense earned
Mm-hmm.
their name. The steel
Mm-hmm.
curtain. That defense earned their name.
The old
You know,
Dolphins, the no name defense.
yeah.
You know, that's what I'm saying. It's like you
The
got like
big
that.
blue wrecking crew. You
There you
know,
go. And that's the
Mm-hmm.
thing. It's like you got it from either good physical, violent hits off the field, on the field. I'm sorry, not off the field, on the football field, or you play. And that's why it's like I'm ready to go back and watch some more games, man. I'm
Coach,
just,
Coach is like, I want more.
yeah, I'm sitting here looking now. So bless you. Who
yeah,
was
your
speaking?
ass better go to sleep tonight. Talking about I want more. He stay up again doing that shit tonight. Tomorrow he gonna be gone to the world. Everybody
See,
gonna be calling him,
see,
checking on him. What happened to Coach? Coach sleeping for
see.
20 hours
You
straight.
talking about the Washington Redskins, the NFC Championship game, 1986. Watch the see. I'm all set. Got
Mhm.
another one. See, see now I like AI because they know what I'm looking for, so they bringing me what I'm looking for now. All right,
What?
AI.
Ooh, what?
Of course,
Okay.
man.
Oh, here we go. So yep, I got another one I'm gonna watch. Yeah, God rest his soul. Sean Taylor. I love this game. I did. I did love this game. They had Too Tall Jones. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mel Tunney. I mean, whew, definitely one of the top defensive backs in his era. I think he has the all-time record for the Giants in interceptions, if I'm not mistaken.
So speaking of that, I want to do a trivia. Just y'all are, I love doing the show with y'all because we're so in sync. It's like as soon as you just like I'm trying to set the trivia up in the background now, and you just kind of like, yeah, I wonder who was the. So we're gonna play a little game here.
He said, "Hey, yo, 4.0, yo, really?
Oh.
You have mail." AOL 4.0. You had the way you get the AOL, you had to get the little disc to put it into your CD-ROM to
That's
download it.
Yeah,
old school.
yeah.
Yes, yes. Oh wow.
That's what
Oh man.
motherfuckers was America Online Instant Messenger. AIM.
Yeah, yeah.
Aim.
See? Yeah, we old, man. We old. I admit it. So I don't care. I'm old. What the
Yeah,
hell, Lou?
man.
What the hell you doing, Lou?
Trying to get my camera back up. That motherfucker acting like he don't want to cooperate today.
Oh, okay, okay.
He said, made my computer slow as fuck too. No, we didn't make your computer slow. All that porn you've been watching made your computer slow, sir. Don't blame that on us. That's
Wow.
Oh, man. Oh my
try to
gosh.
slide that in there on us. No, sir. We,
Okay, there you go. There you go. Oh fuck. Yeah, there you go. And don't let someone call. Oh hell yeah! Don't let someone call while you on the computer back there. So y'all don't, y'all don't understand. So y'all don't understand. That's like yo, it's just oh my
I'm just
gosh.
messing with you, Jay Ferris.
Yeah, we all are. But see, guess what? You think about it. That's my point about the old school football. The reminisce. What's the song? They reminisce over you.
Yeah.
I
Pete
mean,
Rock and CL Smooth.
mm-hmm. I mean that's the thing. It's for me. It's just that's. Oof.
Private browsing, bro. Oh man.
Oh man, see y'all. I love y'all, man. I love all y'all, man. Y'all really take me back, man.
um,
Ooh, 1985 Steelers and the Giants.
let's try this Giants trivia joint real quick.
Ooh, yes.
See if this. Let's see if this works. Um, y'all gonna be my beta testers.
Were you guinea pigs? All right.
Yeah. All right.
The
Let's
fuck is
see.
Can Dante Miller replace Saquon Barkley?
Huh?
The fuck? I gotta see what this is.
Spam. Bullshit.
No, it's on YouTube. It's posted 3 weeks ago. Somebody having a discussion. Dante Miller. Oh,
What's going on
2024
with my
scouting.
camera?
Let me see.
Where's your
Dante
camera
Miller.
at? So y'all see the screen here?
Hold a minute. I'll be back in.
Yeah, it says New York Giants trivia. Sleep, Tiny.
Yep. All right. Um, go to that link if you guys in the chat want to play. It's just a quick 8 question trivia. Um, I just want to try something out, and if it works out, I'll be able to create more games and little interactive things like this, trying to add a new level to the content.
Oh, that
So,
kid from. Okay, I got who it is. All right. Sorry.
no, if you want to do it like that, if you guys want to go there, hit the QR code. If you want to play, you don't got to sign up for nothing or nothing like that. It's not nothing crazy. It's just click on the link and put your name in, and then I'll get the game started. Or I can just throw it up on the screen, and we could do it that way.
It don't
So if
matter.
anybody
Do it
wants to hit
both
the link.
ways. So
I
what is
mean, it's
it?
gonna be
Play
up on this. It's gonna be up on the screen anyway. But yeah,
Play Trivia Maker.
.com, or you could take your camera and scan that little QR code right there. I
I just
can't
wanted
play
to.
because I know all the answers because I designed the game. So chat or panel, Lou, Coach, if you guys want to join in.
I'm going. I'm going
Like I
to the
said,
site on my computer now.
it's just 8 questions. I'll give you guys some time.
I'm still trying to get my camera to show up. What the hell happened
Camera
over here?
issues.
All right, the game code is 718433.
Yep.
Oh, my hands are so fucking.
Alrighty then.
No, it's my neuropathy this morning.
Oh,
It's just whatever, man.
All right, got Coach.
have you tried that? You live in a state where cannabis is legal. They
Yeah,
got like
yeah, I
they
do.
got butters and creams and stuff for that. Have
Yeah,
you tried that?
yeah. I've done I've started on one aspect. One of it I didn't like, but yeah, I'm trying different things. So, because that's the other thing, I'm trying to get away from all these damn meds, man. Been on this stuff damn 7 years. It's like, nah, I got to get off this crap.
Mm.
Yep.
Doctors. We all know doctors stay on. They get their cut. So,
Mm-hmm.
fuck, I just had it up. Where the
Man,
hell
I
did
don't
it
know
go?
what is going on with my computer, with my camera, man.
Yeah, your screen is just black, bro. I don't know.
Lou got his camera set up for him and the ladies. Come on, who he think he playing with?
No, I'm
Cameras
dead
like
ass.
camera
My shit
like
ain't.
let me get a break, bro. Lou, let me get a break right now. You put in work
Nah, my
last
shit
night.
ain't. I'm trying to be on screen right now, and this shit ain't cooperating.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm gonna move you to the very end. Okay, so okay, yeah, I'll be the only one. I'll be the only guinea pig.
You the
I'm
only
fine.
one that you the only
Oh,
one
it's hot.
playing.
It's hot as
Y'all don't want
hell.
to
I
play.
know that.
And y'all suck. No, I'm just playing.
No,
All right.
I'll be the guinea.
We'll
I'll be the test.
we'll
I'll be the
we'll
test guinea
we'll
pig.
we'll do it with just coach. Let's see. Let me run it. I guess if you guys want to play in the chat, you could put your answers. But see, I know y'all gonna Google.
There
That's
we
why I
go.
wanted to do it this way, because y'all just gonna Google the answer. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, anything that challenges my level of intelligence, I
It's not no
love.
super hard. Well, maybe
Damn.
some of them are
There we
hard.
go. Shit.
Okay, your camera's on. You want to click that link and join the so at
You
least we can
can't.
have two people.
You can't go in.
Click the link
You can't
right
click the
here
link.
on the screen.
I mean, you don't click it, you just go to the QR code. You know how to do that.
Or
Or
you
you can
you
go to
type on your
the
computer,
URL.
yeah, playtriviamaker.com and put in that number. What's up, Jacob?
Jacob, what's good? Lou trying to how.
All right. What's the game code?
It's the number right
Seven
there.
one eight four three
Oh,
three.
that big ass number right there in front of
Yep.
me.
Sex screen black as Manute Bowl. God, dog.
That's fucked up.
That's
That's
a good
dirty.
one. That's a good one. I like that one.
Oh
All right.
shit.
Connect. New York Giants trivia.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, man. What's good? What's good with y'all, man? Appreciate you coming through.
What the hell happened?
What?
My screen. Uh, it just, huh?
All right, there go Lou.
My screen just.
Oh, your screen went Manute Bo?
No,
Haha.
no, it
That's
restarted.
the new that's the new saying. Man, my screen went Manute Bowl.
No, it restarted, and now it's not letting me rejoin the game. It's
Y'all
telling me
might have
there's
used that
already.
one crypto. Screen
Oh,
went
wait a minute,
Manute.
wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to restart
Screen went
this.
mute. No, it went Manute. It's a Manute Bowl.
It
Shit
went,
black.
it went, it went Menudo. It went
Oh shit,
Menudo.
not Menudo.
Yeah, Menudo. Triviamaker.com. All right, Ed, use two hands, dumbass. All right, triviamaker.com. Where's the damn game? Where's the damn game?
FreeCreditReport.com.
Oh, Mitch is about ready to do the. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Damn, son.
You
You
motherfucking
like
son of a bitch.
Okay. All right. After these messages, we'll be right back.
Yo, y'all don't understand, man. I when I mess up, it really pisses me off. I mean, I curse myself out.
No, I do too. I tell people all the time, no one is exempt. I curse myself out on a regular basis.
Yes, sir.
Real
Yeah,
shit.
and it's like, yo, I'm not saying I'm the smartest man in the world, but I ain't a dumb fuck either, man. I'm like, yo, what the hell, Ed? What did you just do? Okay, there it is.
7 flashing out here.
718-433. See, like I don't even see the number no more. I know it's in my head. Unfortunately, we haven't. Yo, it's telling me I can't get back in because it's saying a participant's name is already.
Hmm?
Okay. Wait a minute. You know what? I know what I'm gonna do. I know how to change it.
The host will launch the game soon.
All right, special characteristics are not used. Permitted.
I heard a bling bling. Was that you?
That's my
Was
cell
that
phone.
was that a
No,
success? Oh.
no, that's my cell
Coach,
phone.
so Coach Coach Ed Gladney.
Yeah, the
Alright.
top one. I guess if you have to remove it, NYG, if
All
you
right,
need to remove that first one.
we're going to start it up.
So I'm gonna
How
do the
about that?
Coach Ed. Yeah, that's
All right.
me.
All right, we're going to do this.
BL,
Y'all ready?
blow loose. Are you trying to tell me something? Nah, it ain't happening, bro. It ain't happening, bro. That's a big pause right there.
What happened?
I said, BL, you trying to tell me something? No, 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 no. It ain't happening this way. Pause.
All right. Let's see. All right. Ready? Go. Who is the New York Giants all-time leader in kick return yards? It's going to be multiple choice on these questions, so
I'll watch the whole screen.
y'all got it. Two.
Right.
A. Dave Meggett. B. Amar Bradshaw. C. Dominic Hickson. D. Clarence
I know I'm
Childs.
going to be wrong with this one.
Dominic Hickson.
I just realized when I saw that the last minute. I selected Megan, dumbass. Yeah, I'm wrong. I knew it. I knew it from the
Clarence
get go.
Childs.
Ooh,
Dave
okay.
Meggett is the punt return
Yeah,
leader.
that's
Clarence Childs is the kick return leader. A little trick 'em up there for you, bro.
that's a good one. That's a good
All
one.
right, all right, all
But that means
Boo!
I have to
Boo
stop.
this man.
Look, I was being, as the ladies would say, "Damn, you being too fast, bro. Slow down."
right. All right, ready? Who has the highest career quarterback rating in New York Giants history? Minimum 750 pass attempts. Go get it.
Is it White Tittle? Is it White Tittle?
Highest career quarterback rating in New York Giants history. Phil Simms, Y.A. Tittle, Eli
I'm
Manning,
going
or
White Tittle.
Daniel Jones?
I think it's Y.A. Tittle in New York Giants history because it's not including his 49ers history. So
It ain't even letting me answer on my screen.
What?
hmm?
Bullshit.
Yeah.
It's Daniel Jones.
What?
Got him.
718
It is Daniel.
433.
Yep.
Well, you're not
It's
gonna be.
making me.
You got to
It's making me.
use another name. Yo, that's a good trick right there. That's a good one.
It's Daniel Jones. I put the explanations in there. I don't know why it's not showing it. But that's why we're testing it out. All right. You ready, Lou?
I love stuff
I
like
used
this
to
now.
some
I gotta
difficulty.
sign back in under a new name.
Yeah, that's what I had to do. That's why I did that.
It says Big Lou right here.
Yeah,
got-
Yeah,
Big Blue G Nation.
no, that's why I had to do
Oh.
Coach Ed separate from Coach Gladney.
All right. I'll iron out the wrinkles in this. But
Yeah.
all right. Next question. Tim Mara founded the New York Giants in 1925. How much money did he
Oh, that's so
invest to
easy.
start the franchise?
That's so easy. That's so easy.
That's a little layup there. I know the first couple ones was a little challenging, but
No, that's good, man.
Was it 500?
Cost of a high-end hooker. Damn, coach, you know how much they cost? You damn right. Them tricks better have my damn money.
$500.
I got one right.
Yeah.
All right. Boom. 100. Tie game. All right, next question. Lawrence Taylor leads the New York Giants with 8 career first team All Pro selections. Who is number 2?
Shit.
A. Eli Manning. B. Michael Strahan. C. Harry Carson. D. Rosie Brown.
Harry Carson.
Off, offensive tackle Rosie Brown. Watch it be Michael Strahan. Watch. Watch.
And the answer is Rosie
Oh,
Brown.
oh, I was right.
Coach.
Okay.
Coach.
Screw you, coach.
Left tackle.
You
Yeah.
got. I always said he was the best offensive tackle the New York Giants had. So,
Mm-hmm.
but most people don't know about his game. So,
Exactly why I put the question in there. This is to educate you guys too. So this is why I did this. I took my time. I didn't get this off no website. I took my time to look this stuff up.
what's up, Earl Cole, man? Thanks for being here, brother.
All right.
Great shows, man. I love what you did about Jeffy the other day, brother. Thank you, man. Appreciate you
Absolutely,
and
man.
and
Salute
the
to
crew
you,
for
man.
that.
That was heartfelt for real.
Mm-hmm.
Watch you guys the whole time.
Shout out to Petey.
All right, coach is in the lead. Next question. New York Giants have won at least 2 games. I meant to put games in every season except one. Which year did they finish with only one win?
You got me now. You got me now. So it's going to be probably in the early 30s or 40s.
Nope, not quite, coach. 1966, 1964, 1973, or 1982.
1973, but I clicked 66.
Hmm. Is it 73? Because the 70s are the dark era. So yeah, you're right.
66. 1966. They
So there
finished
you go.
1-12-1 that year.
The year before I was born.
1966.
Oh, Pat
Oh.
gonna try to answer in the comments.
I told y'all to come on this platform, man. Y'all disappointed me, man. I thought I was gonna have at least 4 people up here to play. But
Well, how we both got 2 answers right? How the hell he got 1 point more than me? Yo, this
it's
is
the
rigged.
speed. It's the speed in which you answer.
Cause I'm prettier.
No,
No,
it's the speed in which you answer.
Oh,
That's why
oh,
if you look at the top, that little timer that's going along the top, that's
Which
like
New
your
York
points.
Giants player was inducted into the Pro Hall of Fame as both a player and a broadcaster? Michael
Oh.
Strahan.
oh, that's easy. I already. You don't even have to. I already. Oh,
Frank
he's not.
Gifford. Frank Gifford.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was Pat Summerall for a second.
You see that timer, coach? That's what it is.
I don't see the timer on my
It's
end.
the green line moving
The
from left
green
to right
line
at the top.
here. Yep.
No, but on my screen. No, on your screen, MIG. I
Oh
get.
yeah.
I don't see this. I don't see that on mine. So
All right, Frank Gifford it is.
Cheer.
I think this the last one. In which year did the New York Giants defeat the Washington Redskins?
I just
in
gave y'all the
championship
answers.
game?
I just.
Go.
I just gave y'all the answer. If y'all would pay the bet, watch the stream.
There go my music. I'm like, where's my music
Uh,
Oh, coach got me. Coach, you got me.
no, it's not, bro. Yo,
1987.
no, it's not.
It's 86.
It's 86 NYG. I have it right
Which
here on my
year did
screen.
the New York Giants defeat the NFC Washington. Which year was it played?
But
We
see,
both answered 86, coach.
it's-
That's crazy.
No, it's
What year was it
86.
played?
But that's not how you.
played in 86?
It's the 86 season. I get what you're saying, because it's for the '86 season. That's technically their Super Bowl championship, even though the game was played in January of 1987.
What year?
So that's going to be confusing in situations like
All
that.
right, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. I'll give y'all that one.
But you know what? In terms of your wording, technically, you're right.
Uh, yeah.
Because
So
here, I'll even show you.
no, I'm gonna give y'all the points.
Because it says it. I'm gonna send you to what you call it. It says 1986, but it does say January 11, 1986. See, that's the thing that's confusing and stuff. No, but what I'm saying is
I know
here.
what you're saying. Yeah, the
It's
season was the.
Zion said NYG 22 is like the DMV.
All right, I think this is the last one. Which year did the New York Giants make their first playoff appearance of the 1980s?
Ooh.
They won't let me answer.
What's your answer, Lou?
They won't let me answer. It's 84.
What's your answer? Tell me your
84.
answer. 84, okay. Was the year
Won't
the
let me do
Giants
nothing.
made their first playoff appearance of the 80s.
Ray Curtin.
And the winner is Lou.
No,
That's it, bro. Coach 290, Lou with 293. Quick little
that just
trivia,
means
y'all.
that just means Lou is faster than me in things. I like to take my time.
There's
No,
there's other ways to do this game. I could do it like a Wheel of
Nah, that was
Fortune.
cool as shit though.
I could do it
Yeah.
like Jeopardy. I could do it like
I like this.
Family
I like
Feud
this.
with a
I
list
like
where
this.
it's like the top 10 answers. So there's a couple different ways to do it, but if you guys like that, you know what I'm
I do.
saying? Let me know. I
Yeah, that
will
was fire.
yeah, I will continue to do this for you guys. I'll look up the questions myself.
And you know what? We could solve debates like that with people who scared to come on and have a debate.
Mm-hmm.
We could have them have trivia battles.
Yup.
No,
Like
I like that.
yeah, so it's a little layer I'm adding to the content. I got something for us for Heart of the City 2, Coach. I'm working on that one, so y'all stay tuned, man. But at this point, we got what time the next game come on? 3?
3:30.
I might have to head out and go
3:30.
check on a flood situation I got in the
All right, so
apartment.
about 15 more minutes. We'll I'll go ahead
They
and throw the
doing
link in the chat for the
draft
last
lottery.
15 minutes, and then we'll get out of here right around 3 o'clock, so you guys can get ready for the next game.
Well, I'm gonna miss the next game. I'll be on there with you guys at some point, but I gotta go check a leaking situation I have in one of these apartments. So I'll tap in with y'all. Thank you for having me though. That was awesome. And I'll catch y'all. What y'all gonna be with Big Blue in the Bronx on the game, right? On the Knicks?
No, they're not doing it. It's going to
Man
probably be
Cave.
Man Cave.
Man Cave, okay.
I gotta reach out to him because, like I said, I mean,
Cave
was
was in the
tired.
chat. Cave, if you in the chat, hit the link.
I'll
Links
tap
in the
with
chat.
y'all.
If any of you guys
Either way,
want
I
to come
see
up,
y'all at
you
9:30
got any
tonight.
questions? All right, I got you, Lou. If you guys got any questions, yeah, right, man. I said which year, not season. So
no, I get it, I get it, and it's you gotta really pay attention. I'm gonna mess with y'all now. I really gotta pay attention because you would think it's the season.
Yeah, sometimes. Coach Dave, what's good with you, man?
Yo,
What's happening, man?
Shit, just
You are
walking with
now
the
a
kid.
part of the show. Talk your unpopular opinions. What's good with you? And I don't
Yeah, man.
duck nobody, Coach Dave. I really
Nah,
don't.
you was ducking. You was
But
ducking.
I gotta make the show watchable. We can't just be up here arguing all, for 3 hours. So I never duck nobody. But go ahead, what's your smoke, man? You there? Did we lose Coach Dave?
Is,
Audio check.
are you muted, Coach Dave?
He might be muted. I don't know.
Can you hear me?
Now we can hear you.
Yeah. Yeah. Next time you do your trivia, man, add Emlyn Tunnel to it, man.
Yeah, I started to actually, but what's good,
All
man?
right,
I know you hung up
just
on this race thing, man. Like talk to me.
No, 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 no. I'm giving the same energy that they putting out. Somebody got to do it. Y'all ain't. Y'all gonna go along to get along,
what's
Mm,
that supposed to mean?
nah.
What's that supposed to
bro.
mean?
Y'all don't call them out on their bullshit.
I've been calling the Giants out on their bullshit since I've been a Giants fan. So
Oh,
I don't know where you getting with that
oh,
at.
yeah.
So let's start with the Emlyn Tunnel stuff. First and foremost,
What's good,
that
Kev?
man's played. That man played for the team for 10 years. Was a World War II vet. First black dude ever entered into the Professional Hall of Fame, and he ain't got his shit retired in the Giants. Meanwhile, they got motherfuckers who played center in World One back in the Gilded Age with their shit retired. Make that make sense?
What is that? So you're mad because they
That
didn't have.
I'm not mad. I'm saying that don't make sense. Does that make sense to you?
I don't really know the whole situation, to be
I just
honest with
told you
you.
the situation. He played for the
So
team 10 years.
you played for the
He was
team
a
10 years.
Civil War vet. I
He's
mean,
a
not
Hall
Civil
of
War.
Famer.
Sorry,
Okay.
World War II vet, a Hall of Famer,
Mm.
and his number's not retired. What more of a situation do you need here?
Yeah,
What's his
that's
number?
weird.
Just by chance?
45.
45. Okay. Well,
Yeah, I wonder
that's
why they
something
Ninety
to
don't.
percent,
that's
ninety
something
percent of the
to
numbers
look
that are
at. I don't
retired
know.
by the organization are not Hall of Famers.
Let's look at the Giants. Cause
But my thing is this. My thing is this. Okay, and I understand your point and where you're coming, but to say that we're not calling them out, you just taught me something, Coach. So is that fair to say that we're just going along? And in a sense,
No,
and when you say
you're
things
always
like that, when you say things like that, I take it personally that you're calling me an Uncle Tom. That's how I take it. Maybe I'm
no, no. I
wrong,
don't feel that way about you.
and but see that's because I understand where you're coming from because that's the point. It's crossing the racial line,
mm-hmm.
and when you make statements like that, that's where it can be interpreted, and that's how
That's
I
fine.
interpret it. So
And you're entitled to your interpretation of what I said,
yeah,
but I just told you
but
that's mine.
again, I did not know about all the other facts because I do love history. So you know
So
what?
the
You have a valid
franchise
argument.
has they have Ray Flaherty, Tuffy Lemons, Mel
All
Hine,
right,
Eli Manning,
fine.
Phil Simms, Y. Tittle, Ward Cuff, Frank Gifford, Al Blozis, Joe Morris, Charlie Connery, Ken Strong, Lawrence Taylor, Michael Strahan. There's a lot of good Giants players, bro, that don't have their numbers retired.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Where's Harry
You know,
Carson?
Kerry Carson, Carl Banks, Tiki Barber. I
How
mean, we
many?
can keep
How
on
many? How many
going down
of?
the
It's
list.
not about being good. It's about being a Hall of Famer. What that man did was exceptional. We're not talking about a good person. We're talking about exceptional.
Yes, you're right. You're right. You're right in reference to
So
that.
that doesn't fall into it's a lot of good. They were not exceptional. Tiki Barber was a good giant. He wasn't an exceptional player. He was a really good giant.
Now,
Mm,
Coach, the other thing is which we talk about. We are talking about history.
Right.
Most people you're talking about are not going to go back that far and look at it. They really don't care. They really don't
They
care.
don't care. They don't care.
And you're right in that regard. If we want to make our voices be heard, then yes, that's something, and we want to get him in there, and at least in the Ring of Honor. That's a valid argument. I respect where you're coming from there. But again, Most people either don't know, don't care. What's the saying from Boys in the Hood? They either don't know, don't care. What's the last part?
Go.
Yeah, I know what you're
Or
talking about,
don't?
but I
Yeah.
don't remember. Yeah. So here's the
Yeah.
thing: like you guys are like, oh, you're hung up on race, and it's not that. My thing is, they made me this way. All of my neighbors are white. Majority of people I do business with are white. Let me tell you what made me this way. A decade long of losing, seeing a league become more progressive, and watching a team not become progressive and just sitting here doing the same shit. That's what made me this way. Sitting here watching Daniel Jones in year 6 when I know if it was any other race, that motherfucker would have been out in year 3. Sitting here watching a league where 5 or 6 dudes who've been drafted the same time as he was are now off their teams, and none of them progressed to do anything special anywhere else, proving those teams right. That's what made me this way, and that's what made me examine this situation with them. Had we been the New England Patriots and we just been winning, I wouldn't have shit to say because it ain't shit to talk about. But when you lose,
but
you examine and you start looking at things from different angles. At least I do. You guys don't.
here's the
That's on you.
But you
here's
also have
the
to realize too that now the organization is finally turning in the right direction as far as the front office. Because before they've been having a dysfunctional front office, just like how the New York Knicks been having a
The
dysfunctional.
jury, the jury, the jury is still out on that. Nothing's proven yet.
Still out, but as far as the other guys who are way more incompetent in the past, you know what I'm saying?
let me
That's
say
cool. The
something.
jury's still
Let me
out.
say something to Coach Dave real quick on the race thing because people that have been following me, I've been doing this for a little going on 2 years now. I usually don't take on political topics like this because this is a sports show. But since you're bringing it to my attention, I will say this: don't come up here and tell me that I'm basically like Coach kind of put, saying that we don't stand up for our people. That's kind of what you're insinuating a little bit. Look, the Giants have had a black general manager by the name of Jerry Reese.
Who's also not in the Hall of the
Hold
Ring of
up,
Honor.
hold
But
up,
go ahead.
hold on. I've defended Jerry Reese when a lot of people went after Jerry Reese. I said Jerry Reese definitely deserves credit for that. And people have told me no, you can't give him
They'll tell
credit.
you.
That was Ernie
They'll
Accursi's
tell you
team.
those
Da da
exactly,
da 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 da
exactly,
da. I go to
exactly.
bat for the players of the New York Giants, regardless of their white, black, or any other. But of course, me being a colored man, you're gonna have a certain sentiment for your people. So I get what you're saying, but we have to be careful when we're coming up here, making assumptions as if we're turning a blind eye to racism. You see what I'm saying? You got to be real
Uh,
careful with that. And
here,
I'm being
no, no,
real
no.
careful with my
when
words
when
because I
people
don't
You
want to get
want
my
to be,
channel struck.
listen. You're
when
trying to
people
monetize it.
realize it's about rulership and not about race, you'll get off this race based stuff. It's about rulership. It's about who's in
Cool.
power.
Trust me. I rule my world. I completely understand rulership. However, what I'm saying to you is, I don't just shoot off the cuff and say bullshit without having valid shit to back it up. Again, I spoke to you about a man who was a 10-year vet of the team, a fucking World
You
War
made a
II
valid
veteran
point.
who was a
Right.
Hall of Famer. And these people, if you look all through the Giants Hall of Fame roster, Y.A. Tittle paid fucking 2 years for the Giants. You got dudes who, the majority of those people are not Hall of Famers. You got motherfuckers who got their shit retired from the Gilded Age. What are we talking about here? So my thing is this: when I speak about the team again, I'm speaking about factual shit. We're talking about 100 years of no black head coach. We're talking about 100 years of no quarterback drafted in the first round. Meanwhile, our contemporaries are the teams we play against. Eagles multiple, Washington multiple with the first black quarterback to win the Super Bowl. Dallas multiple. I can go on and on and on. So these are all facts. If y'all choose not to understand it and say, okay, it is what it is, that's one thing. But I never
Okay,
lied about
so
saying
let
everything.
me ask you this: besides the Dwayne Haskins drive, what drive did they have an
Penix. We
opportunity?
just had one. We just had one with Penix. What are you talking about? You forgot about the
If they
draft 2 weeks
don't
ago?
like Penix, then what? They supposed to draft
So
Penix
okay,
because
so
he's
my
black?
okay, cool. Here's a better question for you. What would have to happen to make you feel like that's some suspect shit? That's a better question because you could always say, "Oh, they don't like him." You could always say that in a draft
Coach
where,
Coach
yeah,
Dave,
go ahead.
like I said, Coach Dave, if that's how you feel, bro, you got to look at the entire NFL. Don't
The
single
NFL
out
has
the
changed.
Giants, bro,
I'm
as
the
being a
NFL has
problem with
changed.
race in the
Name the
NFL.
draft.
No,
Name the
It's
the
an
drafts that
NFL
NFL
they
has
thing. If
changed.
that's the
The
angle you
NFL,
coming
when
at.
people
no, no.
name the years in the drafts that the Giants had a chance to draft a black quarterback, but they said nope, we want this
I
white
gave
boy.
you 2 years. I gave you
2
2 years,
years out of 100.
bro. Those are, you told me to name the years. I gave you 2 years,
2 years out of 100. You act like they've
bro.
done this repeatedly over their 100-year
Again.
history. Name
Okay,
the
so
drafts when they had the chance
so
to draft a
explain
black
to
quarterback.
me. Okay, got you. Cool. You don't agree with that? That's your interpretation
I
of your
would
feelings.
agree if you could
Explain
prove
to
to
me.
me
Cool. Explain to me why 45 ain't retired.
who's 45.
Yeah.
Amel Tunnel.
But that's on
Tunnel.
ownership. That's on ownership.
Yeah.
Until
That's on
retirement.
ownership.
Yeah.
I'm
But that's
not
his
disagreeing
argument.
with that. You.
That's his argument. That's his point about the Giants. He's really trying to
I
bring
mean,
it
I'm
towards
with
the
Coach.
Giants.
This is the first time I heard about
Yeah,
this
that's
situation. So I'm
that's
gonna
the
have to
first
do some
time.
research. I
Yeah.
don't make
Okay,
emotional like
who else?
reactions like that.
Explain to me
Who
why
else?
Reese ain't in the Ring of Honor. Explain to me.
Jerry Reese?
Explain to me.
He's not old enough yet.
Oh shit. Okay. He's not old enough to be in the Ring of Honor.
The Ring of Honor, you have to have a whole multitude of awards and stuff with the Giants. He's not
Bro,
old enough yet. Give it
the Ring
about
of Honor. The
give it
Ring of
about 10 or 15 more years. I bet you he'll be in there.
Pat, that sounds like some bullshit. If I ever heard
Okay.
bullshit,
Ring
but if
of
you think
Honor
that,
is
that's
different from them getting their number retired. I
Yeah.
thought that's
Yeah.
what we were talking about
Absolutely
earlier.
That's absolutely
You were saying the number of his number retired.
ML
That's what you
Tunnel.
were speaking about earlier, not the Ring of
Yeah.
Honor. That's two different things.
it's two different things. But Jerry Reese doesn't have a number to be retired. He only has his name to be placed in the Ring of Honor.
His first Super Bowl, Ernie Accorsi's players got that one. Then the second Super Bowl, he did that one. So yeah,
Okay.
more than likely, give it some time. Maybe he does get in there.
The
Hell,
Super Bowl
most of you
2000.
dudes talk noise about Jerry Reese. To be honest with you,
No, I don't. So I'm not you, dude.
I said I was
know.
the
I've
one
never
up here
said anything
defending
about
him,
Jerry
and
Reese.
Pat knows
I've never
I've
said
always
anything about
defended
Jerry
Jerry Reese.
I give Jerry Reese full credit for that 2011 Super Bowl because he made the drafts. He had some very good drafts right after Corsi retired. Yeah, he brought in JPP. He brought in a lot of people.
Yeah, the only
2007. You have to include the rookies that were drafted
You
that
had
were.
that's
Yeah,
what I'm
that's what
saying.
I'm saying. He
We can't
had a
dismiss,
bunch. That was right
Pat,
after Corsi in 2006,
a
right? I
lot
just
of
said
people want to dismiss the first Super Bowl like he had nothing to do with it.
Do
Remember,
with it
Jerry
at all.
Reese was up under a Corsi.
I
He was
understand
learning
that.
and all that. So
But the
that's where I push back.
main primary people of that first Super Bowl were Ernie Accorsi. Plain and simple.
And he's the decision maker. Yes. But
Yeah.
here's the thing. Here's the thing about the Ring of Honor, because we're talking Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor is not just jersey numbers. My understanding, it's also executives.
Yeah, it's
because
executives,
is
it's
George
coaches.
Young inclusive in that, in the Ring of Honor?
Is
Probably
George
is.
Young in the Ring of Honor? I don't know.
Somebody Google it.
Yoda.
Because if George Young is not in there, then you can't make the argument of Jerry Reese.
All right, New York Giants Ring of Honor.
He was inducted in 2010.
Yep.
And that
Okay.
was like what, 30 years after he got done? When was the last time George Young was the GM of the Giants?
Of course, he was after
Oh,
George Young.
97.
George
97.
Young, yeah. Bill Parcells.
And really and truly, if you look at it, thing with Jerry Reese, a lot of his players didn't even get second contracts. A lot of guys that he drafted, out of 70 draft picks, he probably hit on 5 or 6 out of 70 draft picks.
Okay.
I mean,
so you're
yeah,
saying-
but we can't dismiss him because a lot of people will say, well, Dave Gettleman helped. You want to.
Nobody. I don't
See what I'm
dismiss
saying?
him.
Nah,
I give him credit.
not you.
I give
but
him credit for the drafts right after Ernie Accorsi, which was
he
2007
gets credit
through
for the time he was
2013.
in the position as general
Yeah.
manager. Whoever
He
the
had-
players were on that team, that's not here nor there. He didn't have an opportunity to draft those players. He gets credit for the time he was the general manager up until the time he stopped being a general manager,
Period.
which included 2 Super Bowls. I'm not dismissing the first Super
Exactly.
Bowl like that man ain't had nothing to do with it. I'm not going to do that.
Exactly.
And so
And
he
a
got
lot
fired
of
in
people
what?
do that.
Hold on. He got fired in what? 2017.
I think, yeah, right after the 16 season, right after the
So
playoff
it
run.
hasn't even been 10 years yet. Give it time. George Young did get put in the Ring of Honor to 13 years after he retired.
Nah, I agree with you on that, Pat.
Okay, that's
They're
fair.
not going to put
Give
you
it
in the Ring of
time.
Honor 5 years after you
Yeah,
retire. That's
give it
not,
time.
It hasn't
it's
been.
not like
It
the
hasn't
Pro
been
Bowl. It's not
5
like
years,
the Hall of
but it
Fame.
hasn't been 5 years. But okay, cool. If y'all want to put
You
that
gotta
excuse
give it
up,
time.
cool.
How's that an
Cool.
excuse?
Give it- all
George
right,
Young is
cool.
probably the greatest
I-
GM in
because-
Giants
here's
history, and
why-
it took him 13
here's why-
years.
Here's why I don't think. Here's why I look at it as an excuse. Do they have a mandate saying, "Oh, it has to be X amount of years"? Because if they don't have a mandate saying that, this is something that they
You
could do
go
whenever they
off
choose
data
to feel
and
it.
analysis, sir. If the greatest
Bro.
GM, George Young, who took the Giants out of the dark ages, had to wait
Is he-
13 years to get in there, Jerry Reese is not making it in 6. I'm sorry, he's not.
Yeah, right.
All right,
Lou,
cool. So y'all that's acceptable. Cool.
Lou, I'm
so
going
the
to
only-
say this. I'm sorry, Coach Dave. For me, it is productive because it's educating me. So anytime I take something and I can learn something, I don't care who teaches me. It is productive for me. So for you, it's not. I get it. I respect it. But for me, it's productive. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Coach Dave.
Yeah, at the end of the day, like if that's acceptable to you, cool. If you're saying, "Oh, they only had 2 years," cool. If nobody said nothing about the tunnel thing, though. I guess y'all, like, all I heard was, "Oh, that's news to me. That's history." But nobody said, "Oh,
Because
yeah."
it's new, bro. How can I react if I don't know nothing about it?
Exactly.
Because you can hear
I didn't know
something
nothing
and hear
about
right
that.
away. Yeah, but you
Okay,
can,
so
my
if
thing,
you
just
feel
did a-
this, if
Pat,
you
can I
feel
speak?
this,
Can I speak?
if you
Can I
feel
speak?
this determined about that, stop rooting for the Giants.
I'm going for the Redskins this year. I've been said that. What you talking about?
Okay.
I've been said that. We just talking ball and we just talking about reality. And I'm telling you.
So
the
why
reason
even bring this
I'm
up
speaking
then
to
if
you,
you're going for the
first of all,
Commanders?
Because I'm speaking to you or the group rather.
If
how
you're
I came
going
to
for the
this place.
Commanders, that means Giant stuff ain't even relevant to you
No,
anymore.
that's not true. I can say
Go
no.
talk about
Whatever.
Jaden Daniels. Let's talk
Whatever-
about
I
Jaden
don't know
Daniels.
who
Whatever
this
I choose-
solving the race problem is, but if you want to have a race debate, this ain't the channel
That's
for
the
you.
wrong person to talk
That's what
about.
I'm saying. This
Yeah.
ain't the channel
Right.
for you, bro. This is a sports debate channel. I can debate you on multiple topics. I'm very educated, dude. Don't get it twisted out here. You don't know me.
All this stuff about race,
Right.
I'll tell you about exactly who we are, what we supposed
And
to
what-
be
and
doing,
what-
the reason
and what
why
you
it's not
talking to me?
happening.
No.
Not
He's
you.
talking
Whoever-
about.
solving a race
Whoever
problem,
this
dude,
race
is-
problem
Oh.
cats in the chat. Nah, you good, bro. I'll let you
Oh.
up here. You know we cool. Go ahead.
These are the same cats that when it comes down to the nitty gritty will disappear.
Fact.
If
I
shit
hear
got
you, Pat.
real, you would disappear.
Listen, at the end of the day, I hear you, but at the end of the day, you can't sit here and tell me, "Oh, my points aren't valid," when I've been watching 10 years of losing or a decade of losing for an organization.
Nobody says your points aren't valid. I believe Jerry Reese should be in the Ring of Honor, but it's not his time. If it took the greatest GM in Giants history to get put in there 13 years, what makes you think they're going to put Jerry Reese in there in 6? Explain that to me. Just because he's black?
And how would that look?
Bro.
How does it look if you doing things just cause? It's like the
You're not doing, no, you're not doing things just because he's deserving of it.
what was it called? Affirmative action
He's
shit they had back
But
in the
he's
90s.
deserving of it. It's not just because he's deserving of it. He's earned that. He's earned it being a
But not you, but a lot of people feel like is if the Giants were to have a say they go out and say screw it and go trade for Watson or something stupid like that, just to have a
And
black
we would
quarterback.
be in a whole heap of
Is-
trouble
is
right
that
now.
Good? Is that good for you? Is it even good for business? Just doing
Right.
something just because. Now the Giants may have had, and we've talked about nepotism in the organization. The Giants may have had some people in their organization that maybe they felt a certain type of way about having a brother in the organization. But like Man Cave said, we trying to turn the page into a new chapter here. Now,
You can't
this
turn the page
draft,
until the page is turned, though.
if you're upset about this draft, I don't know what to tell you. But remember, they did have Tyrod Taylor on the roster last year, so they can't be racist.
They
let him
didn't
start.
value. Listen,
You know what
they
I'm
didn't
saying?
value. Here's the
How
thing,
did they
brother.
did not value him?
Let
He
me
was
let me
how?
explain something
Explain
to
it.
you. You getting a backup quarterback is nothing in compared to saying this is my franchise quarterback and I'm invested in him. You can't even compare the two. There's no comparison to paying a backup quarterback $5 million and getting a franchise quarterback and having him on a rookie deal for $30 million
So that's
and then
why I
expecting
asked
him.
you,
You
Coach
cannot
Dave.
compare the two.
Coach Dave, that's why I asked you, out of the 100 years of the franchise, you only told me 2 drafts where they legitimately had a chance to draft a black quarterback and make
I
him the
think they've
franchise
only
QB.
drafted 3 in total in the first round. I think when I was looking at
Bro,
the
And that's
history the
Phil
other day,
Simms, Eli Manning, and I forgot who else it was.
Y.
Daniel
Tittle, I
Jones. A
think.
lot of people
Y.A.
forget
Tittle.
that.
There you go.
Okay, I
So
got a question.
go ahead. You got it, Lou.
How does any of this shit help us this season?
Bro, it don't help us
None.
this season at all. And the Giants ain't gonna win again until they come into the modern era football. So
Until
no.
they get the token black quarterback. That's
It's
basically
not
what you're
about being
saying.
token. Okay, first of all, you saying token black quarterback. We just watched a black quarterback win MVP. We just watched a black quarterback win the Heisman. We just watched a black quarterback complete for the national championship.
What does
More than
that
half of the black quarterbacks in the league represent the better quarterbacks in the league. What the fuck are you talking about
Patrick
token?
Mahomes is half black
Okay,
and he's won
I
mad
so
was getting
Super
ready to
but
Bowls.
guess
say,
what? But guess what? Here's the thing. Our quarterback is not black. He's a white guy. So
He's not good.
because of that, you're
He's
gonna
not
not root
good.
for him. Because of that,
Bro,
you're
what's
not
good,
gonna root
TP?
for him. You
because
know
of
Yo,
a
what you
decade of
sound like?
losing. Because of a
You
decade
sound
of
like the
losing.
racist.
No,
exactly.
You
I
sound
can't be
like the
racist.
racist.
No,
When you come
I
out
can't
here
be
and
racist.
say, "Oh, all the good quarterbacks are black and we're stuck with the
I
white
said
guy
more.
and
No,
I
I
don't
said the
like him,"
majority of
you're the
time. No,
racist.
no, you're not listening. The reason why I
You're
said that
doing
was because he
exactly
said
what you saying
token.
somebody else is
He
doing.
said he said token, and I explained to him why it wouldn't be a token if it was right. You got to listen. You got to listen to understand and not listen
I
to
want to
rebuttal, brother.
cheer for the team to win. I don't want to argue
Exactly.
about the skin
The
color
chair,
of the
the
people
chair, the
under the
team
helmet
ain't win.
because
You
the
ain't cheer
jersey is
properly
blue.
in a decade, brother. You ain't cheer properly in a decade.
So let me ask you one question before we move this along, because the Knicks game get ready to come on. And
Oh, for sure, racism
to be
exists.
honest with
Nobody's.
you, if you do want this type of conversation again, this is a sports platform. You know what I'm saying? Coach Dave, you follow me. You've been a supporter of all of our channels for a
He
while.
comes
So
on
I'll
everybody's
let you
channel.
come on and speak your piece. But all these people putting shit in the chat, like we on some coon shit. Don't know, bro.
Okay,
Don't do that.
okay, okay.
Don't do
Here's
that.
just one thing. Here's one thing when it comes to the
That's why
racism.
I don't have these
Okay,
conversations on this channel.
okay, and that's
But
fair, NYG. But here's
you
the
know, half the
thing.
people that's commenting
Hey,
ain't probably never put no work in for the
hey,
cause neither
look,
though. You know what I'm
hey,
saying?
look.
Oh, word.
Hey, I'll be
Can I
back,
say
fellas.
can I say
I
this
gotta
one
do
thing?
something real
Go
quick.
ahead, TP. You got it.
Hey,
Salute to
look,
my bro
I just
TP, man, for tapping in with us.
man
So
salute to
I
all
TP.
of
fucks
y'all.
with the
Salute
hat
to
too,
all of
bro.
y'all. Yo, we doing it big no matter what, man. So look, I want to just while we on this subject real quick, man. I just want to let it be known the reason why I go so hard with this giant shit is a lot to do with what I experienced even being at the draft, me and my mans. Is that I've been all over the place, man. I've had the privilege to be in MetLife, or actually on the field, in Washington, in Carolina, and then the list goes on. And no matter where I've been able to meet up with brothers that look like me outside of our race, and we've been on the
Facts.
same page, spreading love, and that right there, that's unmatched. So as long as Big Blue Nation can continue to do that, that's why I rep with the Giants, and that's why I go hard,
My
man.
G.
So I just wanted to come up here, man, 2 seconds to say, yo, I love this shit, man. I love what y'all doing. Y'all don't understand, man. When I'm getting ready to go to work, I just turn y'all on real quick. You know what I mean? Let me hear some Giants talk. Lou, you be talking your shit, man. Lou be talking. I be talking to the camera like, yo, Lou be saying the shit that I like
Yeah,
to
you
hear.
didn't meet Lou. I think you dipped when they before
Yeah,
they got
yeah. I
there.
had to
Yeah,
dip out a
yeah,
little
yeah.
early
You
because
had
I had
dip.
the kids.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to say, man, I love what y'all doing. That's it, man. That's it. That's all I had to say.
Appreciate it, man. And to touch on that, I appreciate hearing that too. Cause when we started this, it was me, Pat, and Joe. I'm Latino. Pat is obviously African American, and Joel is white. And the whole reason we did that was to make the point that it don't matter that we from three different ethnic backgrounds. We all like the same team. We all have similar interests. We all bleed red, bro. You know what I'm saying? When oxygen hits your blue blood, that shit turns red like everybody else. So that shit shouldn't hold us back from anything that we want to achieve. And while there is systems and institutions in place
Hold
to
up.
hinder us
Who
and,
is
and make us
Bobby?
stumble, the mindset has
Oh,
to
is that
change in each
Bobby?
individual to say that no matter what they throw at me, I'm gonna hurdle that shit and keep it stepping
Is
because you can't stop me.
Hey
That's a
Period.
yo,
fact.
real quick,
That's a
in
fact.
Lou in the chat, who is that? Is that the Bobby that be on with us normally? I don't. Oh, I think that is him.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
me. Yeah,
Bobby
hi
Brown.
guys.
Bobby, what's
Hey
up, man?
Convo, how you
Here's
doing,
just here's one.
folks?
What's up, Bobby?
Hi
There's just
Pat.
one thing I want to say as an old school who's been following this team since the '70s, or the
Yep,
end of
me
the
too.
'70s. Okay, um, because if it was about race, okay, for me, why would they have Lawrence Taylor? And you can talk about his talent, but the shit that Lawrence Taylor has been doing, even after he's retired, this organization has supported him. Some of the stuff that we can question that he's done,
Paid for
and
his
it doesn't
rehab and all that.
exactly. Why would this organization support him if it was a racist organization? Now you want to debate the quarterback because the quarterback is the face of the franchise nowadays and the most
Mm.
important position. I come from an era, it's a team. It didn't matter if you was a quarterback or if you was the kicker on the team. It's about the team, plain and simple. And as I'm sorry, I don't know his name. What's his name? NY or KY? I'm sorry, with the big Giants hat that
Oh,
y'all
Yeah, I
TP.
like his hat.
TP.
TP.
Oh,
Sorry,
TP, yeah.
just like he said, it's about this team and it rooting for this team. I root for the team. The players come and go. Sorry, they come and go.
Yup.
I'm big blue. So if it's a black quarterback, if it's a white quarterback, if it's a quarterback from Mars, if you helping this team win, that's all I care about. I don't care about your race or anything else. Now, is there racism? Is there issues? Am I going to sit here and say that there aren't racist issues with every last owner in this league because they're about the billions of
Jerry
dollars?
Jones.
Yes.
Don't
I'm
nobody
not
complain about
delusional to
Jerry
that.
Jones, but Jerry Jones has said some of the most racist, suspect
Thank
stuff
you.
I've heard in my life. But everybody worships Jerry Jones like he's this big supporter of the black community, man. Y'all got what I'm saying. Do your research and really look at the NFL if you coming from that angle. Otherwise,
If y'all really want to go with
watch the
the
games and support
racist
it if
ideology,
if you feel different.
because remember, racism started, for me, it's about economics. It's always been about economics going back to
Yeah.
the days of slavery. And
Yep.
if after slavery, when you had started reconstruction and you had the sharecroppers, both sharecroppers were black and white, but the white masters basically said to the white sharecroppers, you can be like me, you can never be like them. Divide and
That shit
conquer.
go beyond that. That shit is good
So
and evil, period.
and that's the bottom line. It's about separating all of us, and that's all we're doing right now. We're separating ourselves. Instead, if you want to look at the truth, they got the money, and we giving them more money by
Hmm.
following their product. It's,
That's
to me,
That's
it's
it,
not. It's
bro.
not. It's not about. It's never been about racism. Racist in regards to the players. For me, you want to call me stupid?
Man,
You
I
want to call
mess
me
with
outdated?
everybody until
Whatever.
no,
you
you're
prove
not
to me that
stupid.
you an evil motherfucker. I mess with
Yeah.
everybody from no matter where they from, what culture, what language, what food they cook, what they look like. I give everybody respect until they prove they don't earn it, they don't
Oh
deserve it.
damn.
I treat
Right, I
everybody the
agree.
way
Hold
I
on.
want to be treated,
Sorry.
and that's the way it should be. That's the golden rule. We all learned that as kids. Do unto others as you will have them do unto you. I treat people the way I want them to treat me until they give me a
Bingo.
reason not to. And if everybody followed that, we'd be a lot better as human beings on the planet as a whole.
See. I was talking my language now. There you go. There you go.
I agree.
So, but go ahead, Bobby. I'm sorry.
Hey, Lou, how's our friend Joel doing? Is he good?
He's getting better, getting stronger every day.
Oh, that's good. I miss him. I love that hat that guy had. It's an awesome hat.
Hey man,
TP.
appreciate it,
It's
appreciate
one
it.
of those
We
biggest hat
eh,
I ever saw on that.
we love the Babe Ruth hat too, Bobby.
Hey, no, I got a brand new hat. No, just no
He
Babe
said,
Ruth hat.
"Nah."
No, who said that? Do you guys remember what show that's from?
What? Nah.
Yeah.
Shit, a bunch of them. Kids everywhere across the world said that.
I
Nah,
remember the Little
It was
Rascals.
a show. It was a
No,
comedy
oh
show.
Tell the little rascals, they ain't coach to
yeah,
little.
because there was a kid who was
that was
called
it.
Nah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
uh-huh,
Yeah, I gotta
Uh-huh.
remember.
uh-huh.
Yeah, wasn't it D? It was D on What's Happening, wasn't it? I think it
You
was
talking about
D.
Good
Dwayne
Times.
from no, you talking
No,
about from What's Happening, Dwayne.
you know. Oh yeah, Dwayne. Yeah,
What's
What's
happening? Yeah,
Happening?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. With rerun
yeah,
and
yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
and Roger.
Yeah. No, I
But
got this
what
is a
I'm gonna do
brand new
here,
hat.
not to cut you all, Bobby, but
Yeah.
we got to get ready for this Knicks game. So what
All
I'm gonna
right,
do
let's
here,
go
I'm just
next in
going I'm gonna
five.
go around the room, let everybody get they speak their piece. This has been an awesome show. You know, I welcome all unpopular opinions, even controversial ones, like I said, but we just want to be respectful here. You know, shout out to you, Coach Dave, for at least coming from it from a respectful
There's new
manner.
people on here
But
too.
I'll let you get the floor, Coach Dave, so you can get your last words, and we'll go around the room. Then we're gonna get up out of here
I ain't got nothing to say,
if you're
fellas.
still
Keep doing
there.
what y'all doing, man. Keep the party going.
All right, Lou.
Your
All
buddy,
right,
what?
Pat. All right, Cave.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, I was just about to say thank you guys for letting me come on. I was about to get ready for my show. You know, doing the Giants. I mean, I'm sorry, the Knicks Pacers streaming live game 5 of the playoffs. Me and Scott Papa gonna be on there. You can come
Drop me
join.
the
Yeah,
link. I'll pop in
I'm
with
gonna
y'all.
be in a minute.
Yeah, the link is in the chat. I just dropped it in the chat. So
All right,
Who's the guy above me? What's his name? He's
That's
that's
Man
Man
Cave.
Cave. Yeah,
I'm Man Cave.
what's
it's
going
Man
on,
Hey
bro?
Cave. Go
Lou,
sub
this is
to
a
his
brand
channel.
new hat though. This is not my friend Jake Asman brought me this hat.
That's a new hat.
Yeah, it's a new hat. It's not the old one I used to wear. Remember the other one?
Okay.
Oh, this is a brand new
Go
hat.
Yankees.
Yeah, and then let's go Knicks in 5.
All
That's
right,
how they're gonna roll.
TP man, what you got for him? Tell the people where they can find you at.
TP Way the Giant, man. That's my YouTube channel. I'm definitely going hard as the season is approaching. Like you said earlier, I kind of my content is just a tad bit different. I'm kind of more animated with mine, and I just kind of give my piece as a Giants fan, Giants
Have a good day,
representative.
everybody.
Um,
All
look,
right, Bobby. Peace, brother.
I have something coming up also. Where I have NFC East chat going on. So I'm gonna have a
Okay.
representative from everybody in the NFC East, and we
Okay.
gonna definitely chop it up. I am looking for a Cowboy fan that is knowledgeable and knows their team.
Coles
Of course, I
Cowboy.
know Cowboy
Good
I
fans.
was gonna
luck.
say
Coles
Yeah,
Cowboy.
yeah,
No, no, no.
I know, and
Coles
that's what
Cowboy.
I'm
No, no.
handling
Seriously,
with
seriously,
right
seriously.
now. I need
Reach out to Coles Cowboy on Twitter.
yeah.
Coles.
Coles is a
Coles
good
Cowboy.
dude. Yeah.
He's a good dude.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
COLES
And
Cowboy.
that's
Yeah.
I put your link in the chat, so y'all go sub up to TP the Giant Way. Link is in
Yup,
the chat.
yup. And yeah,
Go
man.
ahead.
And then I want to leave on this, man. This is called unpopular opinion. So I gotta leave on an unpopular opinion.
Let's get it. Y'all
My
hit that like button.
unpopular opinion is that Daniel Jones is going to finish, if not second, or the best quarterback in the NFC East.
Let's
Tell him
go.
that.
That's my
Tell him
unpopular
that
opinion.
shit again, son.
That's what type of time I'm on.
11-6. You heard?
Best
Been playing
quarterback in
that
the
shit this
NFC
year.
East. That's
Y'all
right.
gotta show me. Y'all gotta show me.
Word up, man. Appreciate you coming through, TP, man. Like
I
I said,
appreciate
y'all
y'all.
hit the link in the chat, man. This brother's content is awesome, man.
Oh
Got a different
wow.
flavor, man. Bringing something different to the Giants community, man. I love it, man. And it was awesome meeting you in person out there at the
Yes,
draft,
sir.
brother. Hopefully
Likewise.
you come to the next one, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man. Of
Yeah, we'll
course.
be out there at Green Bay.
We gotta do it, yo. We gotta do it.
Big
Yo, did you
facts,
look
big
at that
facts.
hotel I sent you?
I did. But
They got rooms with balconies.
I know why you said that, yeah. Shh. But appreciate y'all coming through, man. Appreciate everybody in the chat, man. You know, y'all know who y'all is, man. You know, I'm not gonna be long-winded, man, right now, but we're gonna get out of here, man. Watch these Knicks go down to the Indiana Pacers here. And
We're going to Hack City. Driving into
Oh
Hack City,
wow.
folks.
Detroit is at the fifth.
we gonna watch
Oh,
these
sorry. I'm
these
watching the
New
draft
York
lottery.
these
All right,
New
peace,
York
y'all. Peace. Y'all be
Brickerbockers.
easy.
But man, like I said, man, appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming through. Appreciate everybody for joining us in the chat. This is Unpopular Opinion Sports. We are the Big Blue Crew with my co-host, Mr. Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports. My bro, Big Bro Lou G Nation Inside Sports. And of course, man, the one and only, man, Big Pat Sports Talk, man. We are the Big Blue Crew, man. Until next time, y'all know what it is. Doses.
Peace.